From DebbiesDesignDiary.com, this is Serial DIY, one house repurposed week by week. This is episode 6, the painted area rug.
We're gonna paint the rug today. I got it at Ikea for $49. I want it to look kind of like an old Mexican blanket, but with the iCat design. I want it to have a hot pink, gray, and black combination. This is gravel road. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna pour it out, I'm gonna water it down, and I'm gonna roll it onto the rug. And then I'm gonna try and make my own stencil. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm gonna try. It's hot. It's been like 105. I don't know what's going on. There's the sofa that I painted. Everybody asked me about the sofa. Does it rub off on your clothes? How's it doing 2 years later? It's totally good. I love it. I feel like I'm melting right now. So that's why I'm sitting like this.
I started with a pint of gravel road, 3 parts water to 1 part paint, but I ended up using another quart to cover the entire rug. You want to dilute the paint so it sinks into the fibers and works like a dye, but in hindsight, I should have skipped this step altogether.
Really hard to get a good angle. I started with a pint of gravel road, I watered it down, and that wasn't enough. And so then I got a quart of it. What I recommend is finding a rug with a base color that you already like, and then just painting the design onto it. This right here is a lot of paint to use for just one area rug, and it kind of defeats the purpose of saving money. This is the outside part. It's like 14 by 14 or something. Can you see it? Look, took 4 pieces of tracing paper and I taped them together, and then I created my design. Now we're gonna lay it down onto the rug. We're just gonna use the Sharpie and we're gonna trace it. You could create a design in Photoshop, print it out on your computer. There's like endless possibility. If you wanna use my design, I'm gonna put it on my blog.
I chose a flat, tightly woven rug with a grid pattern so it would be easy to trace my design with a Sharpie.
I'm gonna use these little detailed brushes. It's a hot pink fuchsia color. That's gonna go in the middle and then in the middle. So it's gonna be kissing booth and weathered wood, and we're gonna paint it.
Use a small brush to outline the color blocks and then fill in the paint with a larger brush. I created a Pinterest board with rug patterns that I liked. This helped me select my color combinations and my pattern. I put the link in the description box. Then I used a spray bottle full of water to help the paint sink down into the fiber and slightly blend into the adjoining color.
When I first moved into this house, I didn't have anything but clothing, and I thought it would be the greatest thing of all to like DIY the whole house. And I've lived here now for... There's somebody screaming down there. I don't know. I live above like a baseball field, and I don't know what's going on down there. Do you hear that? Sounds like a little kid is having a moment. Anyway, I was recently interviewed for a podcast, and I talked about how I sold all my belongings and moved back in with my parents at 45. And if you want to hear that story, I'm going to put the link down below. When I moved into this house, thought, great, I'm just going to DIY the whole house. I've been here 2 years now. I've gotten a few things done, but it's hard when you have to document everything and record everything. If you're gonna DIY everything, you have to DIY the rug and the curtains and the lighting. It's been a challenge, and especially the rug. I was really scared that it was gonna look like a kid painted it. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little tiny brush and we're gonna outline the different colors, and we're gonna highlight it, and we're gonna do some shading with it. We're gonna take the spray bottle right here, and you can actually blend the colors together on the carpet just like you can on a piece of furniture. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do next.
I used a small brush again to add more pops of color and detail to my pattern, and then I used the water bottle to blend. I mixed carnival red and vintage linen to make pink, and then I highlighted the bohemian blue with mermaid tail, creating a shaded effect with the water bottle.
I thought the video was going to be done this weekend, but then I had to paint all of the aqua and the yellow in between the squares. I saved this last little part to do on camera, and then it is going to be done. And I'm really trying to make more videos, but this is kind of the reason why I don't post so many, because I might spray it with Scotch Guard later. I don't know.
Using the grid of the rug, I freehand created the zigzag pattern for the stripe of Queen Bee and Old 57. And then I outlined and filled in the color just like before, working my way across the entire rug. This project is a lot easier than you might think. It's like a giant coloring book, a little time consuming, but fun. Visit my blog for a list of colors, the template for this, and more details. The link is below.
My living room has been nothing for so long, and now it's starting to take shape. If you did not watch the video on how I painted my sofa, I will put the link right in this area over here. So subscribe if you want to see me DIY the rest of my house. I've only got 3 or 4 more rooms to go, plus the patio. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cha 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 cha. And that's the Debbie Show.
To find DIY paint in your area or to sell DIY paint in your shop, click the link below for a list of retailers in the United States and Canada. Thanks for watching.